Okay, so now we're talking about sometimes when you have a thing called an extraneous answer or a no solution type situation. Here's a problem. We're not going to spend a ton of time doing these, but just know that sometimes when you have negatives involved, they don't always work out. So watch this. How would you solve a problem like this? Well, I would square both sides. Okay, so I have n squared equaling n plus 12. Ew. Okay, watch what I got to do here. So I'm actually going to rewrite it. I'm going to move this dude over here and then this dude over here. So I'm going to have an n squared minus an n minus a 12, okay, equaling 0. So this one I can actually factor really quick, so watch this. Okay, what multiplies to a negative 12 and then adds to a negative 1 right there? I believe it's going to be a negative 4. A positive 3. The reason I don't like these is because we have to factor. Okay, so this is a trinomial, so you got to factor. So one of our solutions would be a 4. Sorry, a positive 4. Here's one of our solutions. And then one of our solutions will be a negative 3. Now one of these does not work. So if you go back up to the top, one of them actually does not work. So watch this. Let's go back up to the n equaling the square root of n plus 12. So 4 works, I believe. You plug a 4 in, square root of 4 plus 12. 4 plus 12 is 16. Pretty sure that 4 equals the square root of 16, because the square root of 16 equals 4. Okay, so this one's okay. Negative 3, I don't think it works. So watch this. Plug in a negative 3. First of all, negative 3 is never going to come from a square root. You cannot do a square root and end up with a negative number. Okay? Because the only way you can end up with a square root is to have a negative number in here. So watch this. Let's do negative 3 plus 12. Negative 3 equals the square root of 9. No, that doesn't work out. It should be a positive 3. So here's kind of the thing, friends. If you ever see a square root equaling a negative, you know for a fact it's not going to work. Okay, so again, if you ever see a square root equaling a negative, it's not going to work. Because if you square root a number, it's always going to be positive. It's always going to be positive. Right, so that happens sometimes with this situation. Watch this. Right away, my first move, I knew something's going to be up. Okay, minus 8, minus 8. I'm going to have the square root of 3y equaling a negative 6. I don't think I can make a square root be negative in this situation. Okay, let's try to solve it. Watch what happens. Okay, square both sides, square both sides. I have a 3y equaling 36. Oh, now it's positive, so maybe it might work. Okay, let's divide both sides by 3. Divide both sides by 3. Y equals 12. All right, let's see if that works. Right away, though, this right here, okay, this right here should be some warning signs. If you ever have a radical equaling a number, again, if you ever have a radical equaling a negative number, this is not going to work. Let's go ahead and try it, though. 12, huh? All right, here we go. Let's plug it in. Square root 3 times 12 plus 8 is going to get me to a positive 2. That doesn't make any sense. That'd have to be way small. Let's see, 3 times 12 is 36. Square root of 36 is 6. That doesn't make any sense. 6 plus 8 equals 2. Yeah, doesn't work out. So this is one of those no such situations. It's an extraneous. It may work because of some of the squaring rules, but it doesn't actually work when you plug it back in. Okay, so it's an extraneous. Okay, extraneous. There's the word train in there. Okay, extraneous. No solution. Doesn't work out. So again, be on your toes for this. If you see this, not going to work out.